Yo, all right, I'm gonna get started. So today what I want to work on is some debug coordinate text. So that means that when I run my game, I've got this grid, right? And in order to help me build levels a little bit easier, I want to know what coordinate I'm at, especially now that I'm dealing with negative coordinates in addition to positive ones, because I want to be able to like put elements way out here and not have to sit here and think about it and count out each cell to figure out where I want to put anything. So what I'd like to do is draw some text as to what cell I'm looking at any given point. Raylib has an example of this. If I go to raylib.com, they have close that. Let's see here. I think it's under text. Yeah, here we go. So they've got text drawing in 3D. So I'm going to copy this example to figure out how to get that text on the screen and rendering for each cell in the grid. So this comes from Raylib's example project. So I should be able to just pull it directly here. So I've got Raylib in here, examples, probably under text 3D. There we go. Yep, that's the one. So I'm just going to keep that open so I can look and reference. Let's see here, maybe the size 80 or size 8.0. Let me look at that one. Size. Oh, that's not a good word to look for. Spacing. Spacing. Let me look for that word. Oh, here we go. Size. Let's see, what do they use here? So draw text 3D, that function needs to be pulled in. I'll make my own version of that. Go into my source. I've got a draw.h. So I'll define my own version of this. Have it draw text? Nope. All right. And let me see what this takes, what parameters. Actually, this will be a better one to copy. See font here. Type def. I'm going to define it in draw.c. Let's see the definition. I'm just going to pull it straight in from here. Just updating these variables to match my own style here. Okay. That looks good. Are there any dependencies here? I see get code point. Does that come from? I think get code point comes from Raylib, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if this compiles, because I'll know right away if I'm missing something. Draw text code point 3D. Yep. Okay, so I'm missing another dependency here. Draw text code point 3D. Let's define that. Oh, I didn't mean to update this one. Show letter boundary. I think that's just a definition in here. Show letter boundary. Pull these in. Okay, I think that should be good. Okay, so let me actually draw some text now using this. So if I go into my render system, I should be able to, let's see where I draw a grid. Let's do, oh, that's already done. Okay, let's see here. So let me draw a text here. So draw text 3D. And I'm going to do the default font. So Raylib has a get default, get font default. Text, let me just draw 0, 0. And position is going to be, let me just draw it at 0, 0 for now. Back 3, 0. The font size, let's do 10. Font spacing, 1. Using floats. What's this one? Line spacing, I'll do 1. Backface, false. Let me do true for now, just to make sure it's working. And I'll do color black. All right, let's see if that works. Oh, wow, that worked like right away. Awesome, that was super easy. Okay, so now I've got 0, 0 drawing. I need to like now position it correctly within these cells. So let me try half this size. Looks pretty good. I think I can do a little bit better. So try 3. And I want to center it. So the position here, back 3T, let me do 1/2, 0 and 1/2. I probably need to offset it, yeah, because that's just going to drop from the top left corner. So I need to offset it by the width. So if this is 3, but I'm not sure what 3 equals here. So what is this length, text length? What good does this do me? Font size divided by font base size. Okay. Oh, it's a scale. So if I do font size 10, I think that takes up an entire cell. Let me see if that's true. Yeah, because 10 is the is 10 the, wait a sec, is 10 the default size? Let me check that assumption. I don't need this anymore. Oh, actually, let me reopen draw. Let's see here. Font base size. Default characters height. I guess I could figure out what that is. Here, I can just log it here. I'll add it to the app. And when the game starts up, I guess I'll set that font. Yeah, I think I can do that. So game start, log init, window init. We do app font is equal to font get default. And in the render system, I think I'll pass in the font. And I'm going to use it to draw here, so I don't need to call it get default font again. App. Oops, no, just font. Make sure that works. Oops. What did I do wrong here? Font get default, returns a font. Set the font. All right, what's up? Open up RAD debugger. And just run it and see what the crash is here. Oh, I still got breakpoint set. Exception thrown. Font glyphs. Did it not load correctly? Oh, I wonder. This is probably a Raylib thing. When does the default font load? Whoa. Oh, interesting. Huh. Sick. You block this person. Man, spammers are really starting to come in. I guess that means I've made it. It's annoying though. All right, why would this be? I think I need to wait for something. Raylib? Try a new build here. Oh, it's running right now, so I can't. Stop. Build. Run. There we go. That worked. Assets aren't loaded though. There we go. Okay, that worked. Great. So we got the font here. I wanted to just see the font size to make sure it matches my expectations. So if I go here, I'll just do a log info font base size. What would this be? Is this a float? Yeah. Int. I think that's fine. 10. Okay, yeah, okay. So 10 is the base size. So 10 should equal 1. That means on the glyph size here. So I want to have enough room. I basically just have 2 digits. So I'm going to have 2 plus 2 is 5. So I want to be able to fit 5 with a little extra padding. So let's say 7. So if I want that, then I want whatever this is divided by 7. Just how many glyphs I want to fit on this. That seems small. Let's try 5. That looks like a good size. Honestly, I can go bigger. Yeah, like if I did... Oh, and negatives. I need to handle negatives. This is kind of like the largest I would want to fit here. Yeah, okay. So that does need to be smaller. So let me try 7 again. 7 will fit. And if now I need to scoot it over. So let's see here. So offset. Just try this. So that sets it in the middle. And then I'm going to add the offset. Or rather, actually, I want to subtract the offset, but just do that by adding the negative offset. Now I can set the font position. That is not centered because I also need to center it by I need to center it by its width. Let me think about this for a sec. So that's just the font offset, but I don't actually account for the text length. So let me account for this for a sec. Back to IT, the coordinate is going to be -99. What I'm doing is I'm trying to draw, here, I'll show you. I'm trying to draw the cell number so that I can use that in order to more easily create levels, because especially if I'm going to create wider levels, I don't want to have to count each time what cell this is, what cell that is. So it's just another debug thing that I would like to have before I add more levels. So It just shows the coordinate of the cell. Actually, don't need this offset. I don't need any of this. I could just do the coordinate. So if I still the cell coordinate is 0, 0, then what I can do is format this text. So cell cord text format, and I'll do %d, cell cord X, cell cord Y. Now I can do cell cord text. And this I'll just have it set to font offset. Oh, that's what's being used. Okay, top left. I can give it a little bit of offset here. We'll do like 0.1. Okay, there we go. Now I've got 0, 0 here. Now if I wanted to do like -5, 2, where would that be? -5, 2. -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 0. Oh no, 0 is here. Oh, that's confusing. Holy shit, that's confusing. How am I going to account for that? 0 is the center. But if I draw something at 0, 0, it's this cell. Ooh, that's weird. I don't like that. Because it's top left, but that's true for the whole. You know what? It might just have to be that way. That's okay. I mean, as long as I draw the cells consistently, that's not a problem. Anyway, now that I've drawn the grid, I can loop over all these. So let me see how this looks. So if I do for... Why are you having a separate grid? That's not actually part of the game. It's just a debug thing, so that when I create the levels, I can use it to help myself create the levels. So it's not going to be drawn. On the blocks. I could make them show up on the blocks. That wouldn't be too hard. Once I get this, I can try it out on the blocks. Let me see here. So the thing is that the world 0, 0 is actually up here. Down where the lower grid is -1 in the Y direction. So you made a level tool. I'm not actually editing the levels in here. I'll show you. So I'm not going to be editing the levels in here. What I'm doing is I create my levels over in my level registry in code. But I want to be able to pull this grid up so that while I'm creating levels, I at least know what I'm looking at. And I'm almost there. So let me just get this. Let me get this drawing correctly, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. This should draw every cell now. There we go. So now that this is drawn, if I want to be able to create a level, I can more easily look at this and be like, oh, okay, so now in order to create a level, what I need to do is, place a piece here or here, and I can just pull open my, here, I'll keep this open, pull open my level registry, and I can like define a new level. So in this case, for example, let me keep this open even. You go next. And I've got this level I want to clean up, for example. In fact, let me give the font offset just a teeny bit of Y. So if I go do like 0.1, just so it shows up above. So let me go next. So like this one, maybe I want to remove -1 from here. So I go to my level registry, and I think I'm looping over these. So instead, say if like I want to remove that one. Now I know which one I need to remove. Rebuild. Go back to that level. And now that one's gone. Oh. Whoops, I removed the wrong ones. What am I doing? They're not equal to that and not equal to that. That is what I meant. Whatever, that one's a bad example. Let me look at the next one, because this is the one I was actually thinking of. I wanted to space this level out a little more. Are the black and white grid squares procedural background? Yes, they are. Yeah, this is what the game actually looks like. Right now I have the environment turned off, so if I were to turn on the environment, see here. Let me turn this one on. Now you can see there's a little bit more stuff, but I just kind of threw some things out there for now, but it's mostly just placeholders. There we go. Another spam bot. This is getting out of hand. Let me make a modification here because I want the window just to open full screen. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Baruch. Barucha. It's nice to hear that. I'm just going to do this so I can just reopen in full screen each time. Faster. Oh, that's not what I meant. Nope, stop that. See the Raylib flags. What I went? Oh, maximize. That's what I want. Flag. So I got the wrong. Thing up in here. Flag window maximized. Did not want to go to actual full screen. That's not maximized. What happens if I remove resizable flag? Oh, I thought this would actually open. Set to maximize window expanded and monitor. Strange. I thought that would make it actually maximized. Oh, whatever. Still maximize it pretty easily. Anyway, let me take off the environment stuff for now. And now that I've got this debug tool that I wanted, I can go ahead and like create more levels with it. So I had a level here that I wanted to spread out because it was looking a little bit too cluttered. So I think I'd like to like just kind of move some pieces out a little bit further. So let me try moving this guy. So we'll go to level registry here. I'm going to move this laser emitter that is currently on -1, -1. So this guy, I'm going to move him to -2, 2. That's the teal one. I'm going to move this receiver down to 1, 2. And I'm going to move, let me scooch that -2, 0. I'm going to need some new tiles as well. So I'm going to do a -2, -1. I'm going to do a -1, -1. No, I don't think I need that one. I want the, oops, let me reopen that. It's looking better from the tile stuff, but I want to place the tiles correctly. So let's move the orange one to -2, 0. Let's move the set a tile there. That mirror, I think I want it to be on -1, -1. Let me throw another mirror. I keep hitting escape. That closes. I think I might turn escape off for a sec. That way I can move that mirror there. Nice. I will put a tile at -2, -2. Need a tile at minus. Let me turn that off because it's really getting to me. I think it's under a window flag. Flag. Escape. Key escape. Window should close. Is that really all it's checking? Yeah. Let me do that. Window. Window should. Well, that can't be it. How do I turn off escape for closing on Raylib? Exit key. Default exit key. Set exit key. Nice. Okay. I'll set it to like F4. There we go. That shouldn't close now every time I hit escape. But when I hit F4, it closes. Okay, that's better. I just used escape for my Vim key bindings, so it was messing me up here. Okay, where was I? Trying to build that level. Ooh, something else that could really help actually while I'm building these is let me turn off the tiles, the floor tiles. Update floor tile, draw model. Tile entity. Think. Let's see what happens if I comment this out. Doesn't draw anything above. That's fine. That's what I expect. F4. So now what I want to do is should only draw level tiles now. There we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Wait a sec. See why it's not drawing. It only draws the first. Why is that only drawing the first? Oh, because I'm not looping. I'm setting it outside. Got it. Once it's set false once. But wait. So this finds the tile to see if it's a floor tile. So what if I move it in here? That would only draw the floor tiles. Or the level tiles, I mean. There we go, that's what I wanted. But now I still want to be able to draw the floor tiles for the regular game. So if I also draw this out here, okay, wait, I can put that back. I think I figured out the logic that I need to make this work. So put that back out here. I'm going to say draw tile equals true. Let's reset it every time. And then that should only draw the level tiles. Yep, okay, cool. That's what I wanted. So let's see, now that I'm only drawing the level tiles, how do I make sure that I do this? I want to do this in debug mode. Let's try that. Oh, cool. Perfect. This is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted. Now this lets me focus on the level. Perfect. All right. Just trying to build better tools for myself so I can make levels easier. But trying to balance, you know, making tools and that I actually need and tools that are superfluous. I'm going to break these ones down because I really just want one tile there. So we go from -1. Be explicit about this guy, but -1, -1, 0, 1, -1, 0. This will be 0 and 1. Now these will be 1, 1, 1, and I don't want -1, 1. I do want 0, 1. I do want 1, 1. So I draw this level now. I'm starting to get to the point where I might want like hot reloading or something. Perfect. Okay, this is what I wanted. This is a little bit tight now. See, this is a perfect level for me to like spread out. So I'll go back to that one. Let me start with this one to like spread it out. So I really want I'm going to rebuild this level. So let me start from scratch here. The idea here is I wanted 3 mirrors to bounce. So I'll fill in the tiles as needed, but let me place these components first. So I want the laser emitter. Let me put them at 1, 2. Laser emitter at 1, 2. The mirror, that one, you can stay there for now. Once that's spread out, I could probably pull that to 2, -1, the receiver. And I think I'll pull that to minus. No, let me just see how this looks first, and then I'll see what I need. What? Why is this one drawing everything? Oh, because it didn't find any. Ah, that's another problem with that approach. Draw tile equals true. If the tile IDX is equal to the tiles result entities count -1, so it's at the last one, and we still haven't. Then also don't draw. Oh, gosh, it's still. Tile index is equal to the tile entities count. Sorry. Allergies. Let's see here. I'm trying to say if it's at the last tile and it's not equal, so it's not found any, don't draw. Why is this not right? It should be. So let's see, this would go through this entire loop. And if we're at the last index, Maybe I'm going to invert this. So if debug active, draw tile is false. If it finds it, draw that tile. But I still want it to always draw. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let me see. Okay, there we go. That works. Cool. All right. Sorry, that was a bit of a side quest, but that's all right. So in this case, to solve this, I need to be able to place a tile here, here. So I have to have one at 1, 0. 1, 0. So right now I can move something here. And that'll allow me to solve that. Cool. Okay, so now I'm just going to place tiles at the remaining spots. So I'll place one at 1, 2, at 2, -1, at -1, -1, at -1, 0, and at 0, 1. So this is the beauty of this, this new coordinate helper, is that now when I do this, I can see the layout of the level. And what I can do is, let's see here. Do I want to like add something to like possibly throw something off? Maybe 1 at 0, -1. That'd be a good one. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So now that I have this, gives me something interesting to play with. I think I like that level a lot more now. Honestly, that's quite nice. All right, let's do the same thing here. So I'm going to restart with this level. I didn't really like the way it was going. So what I really want is, I like the general layout. Actually, let me put those mirrors back. So like, I'm going to reset this. So here I am. This is interesting. Why does this not? Notice my camera stops working when I go perfectly perpendicular. There's probably something wrong in my movement logic. I think it moves more the more angled I am. That's great. Fantastic. Why would that be? I'll write that up. That's a bug. Ooh, actually, I'm done with that. Camera, I can't. Okay, let me look at this level closely here. So what we need is we want to mirror here. So that's 0, 2. So I'll be able to place one here. Now that connects that. And we need a mirror at, I think just to spread it out a little bit more, I'm going to put -2, -2. We throw a tile there. -2, -2. And I'm going to put the receiver at 1, -2, the orange one. 1, -2. Try that. Okay, that gives me something nice to work with here. So I should be able to now beat this level. So if I do that, now this will connect and we'll beat the level. Okay, so the level's solvable now. So what I need to do is just place some additional tiles around. So let me just start by placing all the ones that have other positions. So I'm going to do the -2, 2, the 1, 2, the -2, 0, the 1, -2. You know, this is another thing I could automate here, is just placing tiles in places where there's already entities. I think that would be nice, actually. Automatically place tiles where there are entities. So that'll be a future thing, but still nice to have. So I wanted to jot it down. All right, let's restart. Okay, so this is what the level looks like. Oh, what did I do here? -2, 1. So that one's -1, 0. It should be -2, 1. Perfect example of one that would not have happened had I placed these automatically. What am I doing wrong? Oh, it's -2, 0. Ah, that just cut off. Look at that. I think that text should always appear on top. Maybe I want to do that as a separate draw pass. Okay. Separate issue. But still something to consider. All right, so if I go back here, all right, there we go. So now I've got all the tiles in the right places. So now I can solve this level. So I think I want to introduce, like another level before this. Call it like multiple colors, 2 colors. And I think the idea is I just want to show that lasers, turn this one off for a sec. So I just want to introduce that like lasers of 2 different colors can connect. And so if I'm going through the level progression here, I'm here, right? So I'm like, okay, great. There's a laser. Boom. You could use mirrors. Here we go. This is interesting. You can bounce multiple mirrors. Cool. Now, this seems like a little bit complex right off the bat, which is why I'm thinking like of maybe doing something a little bit simpler. So let me see. I'm gonna just reload this new level. So that just has these guys. So I think I'm just going to introduce this concept. So what I'm going to do here is I'll throw -1, 2. I'll put that one up. -1, 2. I will keep its rotation straight. Actually, I'll do -1, -1. -1, 1. This one at -1, -1. Yeah, I will. So first I just want to introduce that like different lasers, different let's see how could I do this? Let me -1, and maybe I'll throw one at -1, -1. So let me do this. Let's give it a, that's 0. Let me do 180. So what I wanted to do was like subvert something. So like when they go, you know, they're first introduced to the multiple colors. If they try to connect to the wrong one, it doesn't connect. So let me throw this guy actually just back one more. And I'm gonna have a way to use mirrors to like put it in the right spot. So now I'm gonna throw another laser emitter. This one is going to be the orange one. And I'll put that one at 1, 1. And I'll put that one at 1, -2. Okay, so the idea here is by default, you try to connect them this way, but you can't. So how, in this situation, how would I make a level here that allows me to place mirrors such that I don't want to introduce the crossing beams quite yet. I just want a simpler one that's just like, hey, make sure to connect in the right way. Maybe I can do this simpler. Like I could place this one at 0, 0. Maybe at, yeah, I could place this one at 0, 0. Receiver, I'm gonna put you at 0, 0. And I'm gonna throw a mirror at -1, 0. I want to rotate this one by 90. I really need a way to reload levels easier. Okay. Ah, no, see? Okay, so initially I don't want a mirror here. Let me put this mirror maybe at 1, -1. I'm going to need a second mirror. You can put at 1, or at 0, -1. 1, -1. And then I'll throw a tile at this spot, which is, I can't see it. I think it's -1, -1, 0. Let's put one here. Okay, so now, and -1, -1 needs a tile as well. So now you try to connect here. You can't. If you connect here, I need one more mirror for -1, -1. Where am I going to leave that mirror initially? I think I'm going to put it at 1, -2. I just want it kind of out of the way. So let's see if I put that there. I can rotate this one, place this one, and we can do that. Now I was hoping that this level, I was hoping that I wouldn't be able to, like, can I cross lasers here? I think I can, totally. Okay, well. Let me reset this level. Okay, let me just place the remaining tiles here. I think this is a good level for introducing the multiple colors here. So now I can add some extra tiles here. So let me add a tile at -1, 1, -1, -2, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, -1, 1, -1, 1, -2. So that should give me all the tiles I need. Okay, that fills out this level nicely. So the gist is I want people to think like, oh, let me connect this one. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Boom, I can connect that. If I do this, now I can connect these guys. I think that makes sense. Now, how does this level look after doing that one? This one's going to require a few extra, so it's just reminding people things they already learned. Doesn't seem too much harder. That's okay. It's an extra level. I think I'm going to end it here for today. I've got the debug text, which is what I wanted to get done for today. And I even created a couple of extra levels. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I think I'm getting there, but what I'm starting to realize is, like, if I'm going to make these levels faster, I'm going to need a few more tools at in my tool belt here. So one thing I really need is some version of hot reloading. I've been holding out because I wasn't sure if I actually needed it, but I think I'm starting to get to the point that it's like unignorable. So I think hot reloading just absolutely has to happen, because being able to just edit levels here, reload, I think is going to be very important. Or yeah, I think I can do that. Or if I don't do hot reloading, I at least want to be able to jump to the last level, which is maybe a good alternative too, because if I go app level registry levels count -1, that would also be an easy way to start right at the last level, which is usually going to be the one I'm working on. I think that'll be a good way to do it, honestly. Save me a little bit of time, because I'm not even sure hot reloading is going to fix this, since I'm defining my levels in code. And it's in the global state. I'm not exactly sure how hot reloading is going to fix that. Alternatively, whenever I work on a level, I can also just make it the first level. So just move it up, you know, build it up top here. Do this. Now I can, boom. And I'll just make sure to always turn this off if 0. Can you do ands? And I don't know if you can. Maybe you can. Oh yeah. So now let me just make sure this doesn't ever leak into. So if I make a release build, this should not work. Cool. Okay. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. So it lets me have a little staging area, so I can just build whatever level I'm building right in here. That'll be nice. Well, cool. All right, I think that's it for today. So thank you for watching, and you know, I think from here on out, what I'm going to be doing is building some more levels. So finally starting to add more levels to this game. There's still a few components. I mean, there's a lot of entities I can build, which I will. But there's still a few things I maybe want to do before I do too many more, especially now that I have the ability to have multiple colors. I want to handle the crossing beams and the situation where, let me show you, like in this one, I can get into a situation where I can cross beams. And when I do that, I want it to blow up and reset the level. So that'll be what I work on next. Although I might also, yeah, I'll do that next. And then I'll clean these guys up after, before I go make more levels. These two can be together. So yeah, that'll be probably tomorrow's stream. But anyway, thanks for coming. Bye.